steady as I can. I forget how to do this now. Right, we want live chats. And we're on. I'll wait for a few people to get on and then I'm going to have a little discussion if anybody comes on. In fact, I'll just start it off now. Right, all this stuff with Liz Truss and all what's been going on this week, financial sector in turmoil, all that kind of stuff's going on. It's having the knock-on effect onto all of us builders, tradesmen, people surrounding the business. Hold on, let me get this dog. Come on, over, go. And I'm seeing a knock-on effect onto the sites. Don't know if it's happening on your sites, but it's happening on our site. It looks like everybody is getting the focus together. Go on, under there, Bruce. To get all the stuff that they're currently on, all the plots that have got slabs going in, everything that's been dug, they want to get complete now. And it looks like this recession is going to hit very shortly, within the next 6 months. I don't, anyone out there, what's happening on your sites? They've stopped digging for a little bit, but we have been told, Luna, we have been told that they're going to dig more, but the only reason they're going to dig the rest of the site out is because this Part L, something to do with the heat from March next year, that, hey, heat pumps have got going as standard for new housing sites. That's going to cost another 10 grand. Hey, let me let this dog off, they're going mad. Go on. They're bloody mental. Right, so as of next year, heat pumps are boggy, up. Heat pumps are going to be required as Part L. I don't know much about it, but apparently it's going to cost another 10 grand per house. So they want to get the rest of the site dug that we're on before March, before it all comes in. Then, Joe Richardson, then as soon as this has come in, we're going to hopefully carry on. There's another 6 plots that are getting slabbed up. They're getting concreted tomorrow. 4 are getting concreted tomorrow. 2 are getting concreted on Monday. My 2 are getting concreted Monday. What's happening is they're going to bring in another gang. They want to get these houses built ASAP before people's mortgages run out, because when they go from the mortgages that they've had secured to mortgages that are going to be 5% upwards, there's going to be a lot of people over the whole new build industry that aren't going to be happy. So you'll tend to find now that they want to get all these houses finished before people's mortgages run out. I just want to know, is that what's going to happen? Is that what's happening on your sites? Because that's what's happening on our site. John Boy Walton, all right. Jordan Richardson, do you think the recession will affect wages? It's definitely going to affect wages. I've been told that we haven't got to worry about wages. I got told this a couple of months ago. You haven't got to worry about any heat pumps are pony, it's green marketing nonsense. Well, I'm just reiterating what I've been told. That's why they want to get the rest of the site dug and in for March, regardless of whether the shells are going up. But I do think, obviously, the shortage of bricklayers is going to play a good part in keeping the wages high. But what it will do, it'll get rid of all this dead wood, all the brickies that have been kept on just so as they can keep these houses being built. All these brickies who are rough as hell, been earning a living, but the crap, they're all going to get weeded out now. And there's plenty of them knocking around, plenty of them on all the sites I've been on. There's these dodgy gangs everywhere, rough as toast. They're all going to be weeded out very soon. Within the next 6 months, them boys are all going to be looking for work. There's going to be bricklayers on the phone all the time. There'll be loads of bricklayers available, which in turn will drive down the prices. But I've already said, if it goes below 450 or 450 a thou, I'll be doing something else. I won't be doing bricklaying, because I'm not working for any less than 450 a thou in today's climate. There's no chance. It's easier to just make a living managing or something like that. Running jobs, a lot easier if it goes below that. Bob the Brickie will clear out the dummy. It will do. Why do you think there's a huge shortage of brickies? Well, everyone knows why there's a shortage of brickies. No one wants to do it. It's probably the most manual labour work that you're going to get. Seasonal. This wet weather we're having now, you know, we managed to get until 2 o'clock today, but that's only because I had two table lifts for do, block and brick. Got them done for dinner time, and then we had some patching, like making good inside, clearing out the cavities where we've left over the trays, over the vents, stuff like that. We had a couple of plots to do with them, so we made till 2 o'clock today. But now you can see it coming in. Everything's been great for a while, but as soon as this thing with Liz Truss is hit, you see things are starting to get a bit twitchy. I've had a ring round talking to people, talking to different subbies, people who are taking on work. Still got people taking on work, but it looks like housing associations the way to go if you get any of them kind of jobs in to see you through. They're the cracker. Skater Guy 52, I'm enjoying it, and I can lay better than some of the brickies on local sites. Yeah, well, we all know the standards. We all see what's getting done. And it's the same for joiners. I see some joinery that's absolutely shocking that I could have done better. I've seen some right dog rough floors go in and stuff, dog rough roofs. Some shocking stuff I've seen that you could do better yourself. But on the job I'm on, the joiners are quite neat and tidy, to be fair. I haven't had any rafters, I haven't had any bracings sticking out, not cut off, stuff like that. I haven't had any. They've put nice 4x1 round for you, so the cavities are all right going round up the top. They're pretty good actually. Just a shortage of materials coming in at the minute. We're short on trusses and stuff like that. It's probably holding the job up a little bit. What hours do you do, Changi? I work 7-4 every day. Around about, it's dark in the morning now, so we've been getting there a little bit later. But as soon as the clocks go back, what is it? Week and a half. As soon as the clocks go back, we'll be straight on it again. 7 o'clock every day, 4 o'clock finish, done. 40-minute break. You reckon there's a crash going? Not a crash, but I reckon things are gonna pull back, definitely. How things are going with fuel costs, everything else, the prices of the houses are sky high that I'm not selling, house builders are selling. You know, they're not any bigger than a bloody old 3-bedroom semi. They're not any bigger, but they're 3 times as much. It's like, it's ridiculous. Where does it stop? People think they're getting a new build, a good buy, but they're just small, aren't they? People would rather free money than graft anymore. How many would you say you lay on a good week? My average week, if I was just doing bricks, well, I do bricks and blocks, don't I, every week? Average, well, it's 800 a day. Average. My average all through the years, probably about 800 a day. if I was just doing brickwork. Ever thought about being a subby? Thought about it loads of times. Know plenty of brickies. To be getting in with the right people wanted to become a subby, and then you got the headache, phone calls all the day, all the time. I think I'd rather keep laying another 10 years of laying, and then when I'm knackered, or if I feel knackered, then probably get into subbing. But you can't be on the tools and be running it. You got to be doing one or the other. And you know, getting towards getting in high school, then I'll think about doing subbing, because it takes a lot more of your time running a business like that. Definitely takes a lot more of your time. But now I can go out in the morning, get in 4 o'clock, well, just after 4, 4:30. That's what I need. And I'm literally about 2 weeks. My missus got about 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks before we have another baby. So it all works in at the minute on the tools, and you can always have a day off when it's raining. Like tomorrow it's going to be raining, I reckon I might have a day off tomorrow, and we can go do something with the kids. That's the upside of being on the tools, isn't it? Danny Weissel, when I first started it was 300 a thou. Yeah, I remember getting off at 270, like 2010, something like that, 2009 maybe. Crap money. I didn't carry on with it then. What type of work would you recommend for someone coming out of an apprenticeship? I'd always recommend site work. Site work, you want to get in with a gang. You want to get in with a gang who are decent, who you can pick up your speed with, and then later on, if you want to go do small builds and refurbishment and stuff like that, then go do it. But it's one or the other. If you're money hungry, go on site. If you just want to get your skill and more confidence, go with a general builder. But you're going to be doing more of everything else other than bricklaying, so you're never going to get good and fast at it. And obviously if you want to go work for yourself, you need to go get a bit more experience, and then you can make big money if you take on your own jobs, but then you're taking on risk as well. RoboGamer, make hay while the sun shines. You are in a recession. Houses way too expensive. Yeah, inflation's high. What is it? It's gone over 10%, 14%, I don't know. Everything's gone up, fuel's gone up, food's gone up, the whole lot's gone up, but we're making good money, aren't we? So at the minute it hasn't been hurting, well, it hasn't been hurting me too bad, even though it is hurting everybody the same. Still money out of everybody's pockets. Triple H, I've seen you at this before. David Bell, any advice? I want to learn to be a bricklayer, but got a missus and 3 kids to support, changing my current career because I hate the job 12 years in. I don't know what the answer is to that, because they ain't you better get your missus get a better job then if you want to go bricklaying, because you ain't gonna be able to support her on a I'll tell you what, the only way is go and get a job as a hod labourer with a gang, a small gang, maybe one bricklayer, one-on-one, and then you can get on the trowel, spread off for them, get all your loading done, spread off for them, spread it down, come back with bricks, start laying when you've got a bit extra time, and that's the way to get in. And then you'll progress. When you're good enough, you'll have to find another labourer to chuck into the gang, and then that's how you go about it. But you know, it's still probably going to be more wages being a full-time hod at first than you'll get where you're working now, probably. Whatever happened with Sean and Tim? Can you clear this up? Yeah, I fell out with, I was getting on to them about not tuning in on time and stuff like that, pulling my face. Tim come in one day, we had a disagreement, he got sacked. Me and Sean went golf that night. I joked with him about saying, oh, you'll probably end up going off with Tim next week, and that's exactly what he did. Didn't come in Monday, didn't come in Tuesday. Wednesday, had a text saying, go and do my own thing, blah, blah, blah. Load of spiel. Whatever, see you later. And that's what happened with him. And that's that. That's the end of it. I haven't seen either of them since. Nothing to do with them. I know where they're working. They're still on Falenches. They're still up Kidsgrove, working on a persimmon job. I know Tim's rough as hell, and everybody says it, and I've seen it. I know it myself. Sean's a good bricklayer. What can you say? But he is a Monday clubber. So what do you want? Can't have it all, can you? Yeah, ran off together getting married. Skitter, you know what happened? Did they go on their own way or something? Recession been showing up on privates for last year up here. Slowed right down, has it, Bob? I don't know whether to buy my first house at the minute. It's so annoying. Right, Danny. Interest rates go up. House prices come down. Wait till they're at the lowest, then buy a house. Interest rates will be high, but that's only going to be for a short while. That's the way to do it. Buy when it goes low. And then 2 years time remortgage if you can take a few high payments, you know what I mean? That's all you got to do. Take a couple of years of high payments and then the interest rates will come down, remortgage, laughing, and you probably saved yourself about 60k on a house. Easy money if you've got the money to do it. Yeah, their eyes were wandering to Changi all the time, sound causing lovers tiffs, so better to go separate ways. Yep. Who sets the ridiculous house prices at supply and demand, or because the country is overcrowded, thus back to supply and demand? House builders will get as much money as they can for the houses. That's it, pure and simple. Pay for the land, they want the money, and they'll get as much as they can. If the houses don't sell, they'll have to obviously go back to a reprice. But then, you know, they obviously go back to profit margins, all that kind of stuff. Glenn J, I've noticed there's a big downturn in inquiries and I had a good few cancellations. That's in landscaping. Yeah, because everybody's worried. Pensions got mentioned, people losing pensions, all that kind of. There has been no financial stability over the last 2 weeks, has there? She knackered everything up, but things are stable. Things should stabilise when they get someone decent in power. Stop messing up the country. Danny Weissel, I'd wait till the housing market falls out source end, and then buy. But I'm not going to look to sell or buy or anything in the next year. Tom Riley, I've got 1 year apprentice brickie working at my house with the builder. He's absolutely smashing. I like him to get a present. I like to get him a present when he finishes the job. What would you recommend a present for a 1 year brickie apprentice? You know what goes a long way? Give him money, put money in his pocket, because he won't be getting paid a lot. So if you won't give him anything, don't buy him a present, give him some extra money. That's what I'd do. If I was a 1 year apprentice, I'd be much happier if somebody put money in my pocket. Don't matter what he spends it on, it's just extra money for him, isn't it, if they're working hard? Because I doubt the lad will be on 40, 50 quid a day. A new kettle, ah. So, to be fair, I was thinking of Charles or similar, but you're right, I'll give him a nice tip-top advice. Yeah, better off giving him a nice tip, aren't you? Like when you buy kids something, you can tell on their face that they don't like it, but they'll say thanks anyway. So, I was hoping that more of you would be site-based and tell me what's going on your sites. Private sector seems like it's slowing down. Has anybody's site stopped digging? Does anybody know anything I don't? Well, that's all I know. Millers are building plenty. Public housing is flying up northeast, Newcastle and surrounding areas. Splitting between two sites, got 7 detached houses. My site has a contract for another 7 years worth of building. Yeah, the site we're on has got another, I don't know, we've done 6, 8, there's another about 45 plots going on our site to be built. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is any sites like stopping, slowing up, try and complete what they've got done. Are they still selling where you are, if you know that much? Like, I'm finding private busier, people improving rather than moving. Yeah, they definitely will be at the minute, won't they? Definitely. Right, if anyone has anything else to add to this, then have your say now. If you're interested in, I'll tell you what I've been up to. Still selling. I think they've had 2 people pull maxing out mortgage repayments. Mortgage repayments, has anybody had some massive increases in the mortgage payments? I'm on a fixed at the minute, but it's only for another year. I've just jumped 2 months, loads of slabs waiting, only squad. Everybody's been having a look around, I would say. We're literally, all we've got left on our job now at the minute is one small pediment, just waiting for an arch on the top corner plot. Whoa, I've nearly gone over. I fell through, oh god, yesterday I fell straight through the block and beam while it's beam and insulation. Trod on some of it, fell down, smashed all my hip up. It's giving me right nightmare today, I tell you. It's wrecking. I've just nearly gone over because putting my weight down on that hip. Bloody hell, where am I going here? We've got cut-ups on a bungalow to finish, just one pair. And we've been building yesterday and the half a day before a 9-inch wall, about 50 Brit long, 1.8 height. It's half done. That'll be tomorrow's job. Don't go in there, Bruce. Come on, go on. Hey. Rob the Builder. Everyone behind the scenes has been rushing to get things banged out as they know prices will drop. Small developers still buying, but when house prices drop 15%, be like 2000, 2009. I bloody hope not. I'm ops director at a build housing company I won't mention. D9's afternoon, Changi. 2 years work building HA. Oh. How's the pup getting on? The pup, I'll show you the pup in a minute. She's brilliant. They've both just had kennel cough though. I went Cornwall the other week. Whoa! Can I get up here? Went Cornwall the other week. Pulled my kit. Whoa! Jesus Christ! It's like a mudslide. And they both come back with kennel cough. So I've just had ear booster done yesterday, and he's due is next week. Yeah, I'll turn you around. Luna! Luna, come here. Luna! And she's had her tail chopped off. She kept whacking it on all the walls, split all the tail, she was chewing it. So we've had her docked by the vets. Hold on, where is she? Come here. There she is. She's great. Go on. Fast as hell. Angus Lowe, is Ozzy going to get on the trowel with you soon? Well, to be fair, he's been doing it 4 months now. and he's been broken the right way. He knows how to load properly now. Sorted all that out with him. He's been doing the jointing. He knows how to finish jointing properly. I don't have to watch anything he's doing with the jointing now. It's always dead neat. Sponges it all up, cleans it up nice. He is getting the hang of spreading. He's been spreading now. I've been getting him more with me. Spreading the bed. Getting it all pushed out. Still needs to master it. Well, that's going to come in time. As soon as he's a dab hand at spreading, like I mean quick, where he's quick enough to get to the other end, I've told him he can start getting, when there's nothing else to do obviously, he can get his boat level on top of the bricks, start laying them back to me, take his time with them. But that's obviously when we've got time. If the quicker he is obviously at spreading, normally he spreads to the end, and if I'm not quite there, he'll start doing a bit of jointing. But I will get him to the point where he's putting bricks in behind. He had just had his 21st birthday, and his mum and dad got him a private number plate. I was rooked up. It's got OZZ at the end. He loves it. He was a bit of a tired boy today for some reason. Must be staying up too late at night. Right, what else have we got on here? Advice for apprentices, and what do you see for the future of bricklaying money wise in the next 10-20 years? God, you can't see the future in 2 years for bricklaying, never mind in 10 or 20. God, they might even do away with it in the next 20 years. You don't know, do you? Might all go to prefab. You can't say, you don't know. You just don't know. Who'd have foreseen anything that had been happening in the last 5 years? Advice for apprentices: get your head down, work hard, really get into it, knuckle down, don't go on the lash all the time, save it for weekends, master your trade, get your wages, the better you are at work, the more that you're going to earn people, you're going to earn more money yourself. And that's as simple as it is for apprentices. So work hard, learn as much as you can, and get opportunities. Don't wait for somebody to tell you to do something. If you've done your job and you see the space there to get in and do something else, get some bricks laid. Don't ever have the opinion, oh, I'm not laying extra bricks for them because they're making the money off it. Get them laid. It's for you. That's the best thing you could do, I would say. Bonny looking dog. Got to ask Scott and Dean. Oh, got to ask how Scott and Dean doing. Both fine as far as I know. Hey, get out to that, Bruce. Fucking that dog will roll in anything. Get out of it. Look at him. Get out of it, you bloody idiot. Is he rolling in? Look at him. Get there. Bloody kill him sometimes. Absolute nut job. Anyway, we're all going mad circles there. John, can you never predict the future of bricklaying? It's always up and down, pal. Yeah, that's right, Dale. So that was just a bit of a quick check-in, quick live. I hope you're all doing well. It's going to be a rainy day tomorrow, so it might not be any bricklaying tomorrow. I'm going to have to start doing a few better videos. Just been trying to get me bricks laid at the minute, and I don't really find much time for the videoing, but I will do. Jordan, the fellow I'm with now asked me if I knew what a stringer was a few weeks back. Kids these days. Right, I'll see you all later. Look after yourselves. See you in the next one.